All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Exposure Runs the podcast. Today's guest is another family affair. We have the Brooks family. We have Father Al Sr.
Yes.
We have Brother Ikee.
Yeah.
And we have Al Jr. The Brooks families. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys are from Hansbury High School, correct?
Yes.
Hansbury College Prep.
Hansbury College Prep.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. My bad. Okay. We ain't a regular high school. We getting an education down there. Okay. All right. Cool. So first off, let me start by doing this. Let me first apologize to Dad. I owe you an apology. We talked a little bit about this off there. I specifically wrote this down to do this. So if you will indulge me a little bit. So not even last year, the year before, you reached out to me and wanted me to come. I guess saw the platform and was like, okay, I'm paraphrasing because I don't know what your brain was like, but it's like, okay, let me reach out to the brother, see what's going on, invite him to a couple games. So you invited me to a couple games. I scheduled to come to a game. Something kind of came up and I never was able to make it up to you to come to a game. And obviously the thought was not just with your boys, but just with your team as a whole to come down and just kind of like, we could have been discovered their asses.
Definitely.
And not even so much discovering because y'all doing y'all thing down there, but y'all tearing shit up. And so I definitely apologize to not being able to come, but I assure you that we coming this year.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We coming this year, so like I just definitely wanted to apologize for that. I just had so much stuff going on. Obviously, last year was Zay with his senior year specifically, and then of course, unfortunately, he got injured. So like, my mom was just all over the place. But you guys, Al at 6'6", and Ikee, they say 5'11", but you look a little bit taller than that, brother. I'm just gonna go ahead and put you at like 6'1". I'm gonna go ahead and give you the college guide. That's what they do. They boost up the height. Boost up the height. All right, so we're gonna say 6'1". We're gonna say 6'1". That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, okay, we're gonna say 6'1". All right. Lightning quick is what I've seen, but like that's the stuff that I'm seeing. And you like a pogo stick, like You know, don't come down there with no weak shit. All right. For sure. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump right into this interview. Right off the back, Dad, you're the head coach down there at Hansbury.
Yes.
How did that happen? Like, was you working there already?
I'm the building engineer at Hansbury.
Okay.
So when I came in my first year, Coach Mason had the TIP program.
Okay.
So he went to Elgin and took over. And so I took over the basketball program. Okay. So the first year when I took over, we went 12-0, straight out, didn't lose a game. Okay. And then we lost our first game in playoffs. Yes. So after that, just been steady building with the talent that we have in the building. Mm-hmm. They've been around the building since they were 4 and 5 years old. So we train nightly. They train with the high school players every night. Every time practice, I brought them in so they can get prepared. And they dream was to go to Hansbury.
Yeah,
we
chose this.
So
it was our choice.
Like, I'm going here.
Since third grade, we always told them we wanted to go to Hansbury.
Yeah, we chose this idea.
We wanted to go there. We grew up there. That was our home.
That was our
home. Put them on the map. Put them on the map.
They're gonna build their own way.
That's what we want to do.
Ain't that wrong? That's what it was. I mean, it's almost kind of like the platform. Building your own lane. Obviously, everybody knows I started this platform for Xavier, but like, that's kind of dope that y'all like. We gonna go put that, and obviously with Xavier, as I'm sure with the both of y'all, especially even more so now, y'all could go to any high school y'all want, and not just in this city. I mean, y'all put enough equity into y'all game that any high school in any state would probably want y'all to come, right? Yeah. And so, which is pretty decent because for me, I've always wanted Xavier to kind of like, you can go to these big high schools, but create your own lane,
right?
Be your own machine instead of becoming part of the machine. That was always my thing. When did you realize have you yet admitted, or when did you say to yourself like, okay, these my they can play a little bit?
Man, I've been saying it, but like lately, like honestly, like. The 8th grade season, they played out in Independence, so we had moved out to Palos. Okay. And they played out in Independence, and it was 30 a night. So it started like, I'm looking like, like, okay.
Is the competition week, or is they that good?
Yeah, so I say it's a competition week. Then, so I took them from 13U playing 15U.
Killing on that.
And they the same thing, the numbers weren't changing. They were still around 20, 18. Ikee was averaging 8 to 10 assists a game. So I'm like, no, they really can.
They can hoop.
They want to do this. Like, they serious about it, so it intensified the training.
Okay.
And then I just unleashed them. Like, whoever we go against, we're going to always play 2 levels up.
Release the hounds.
Yeah.
when did y'all say to yourselves, like, yo, we like that? Did y'all ever have that moment as brothers, like, yo, we nice as shit?
Yeah,
I ain't going into my freshman year. I was just looking. I was just rewatching my old highlights. I'm like, yeah, I got way better, and I'm like, nobody can stick me for real. I'll just be looking. I'm just looking.
Bro, you gotta be watching your highlights. And the thing is, we missed our freshman year.
Okay,
because like we transferred, so we missed our freshman year.
For COVID, right?
Yeah, no, we transferred
because we went to Chicago
Hansbury.
Christian before we went to Hansbury.
And we transferred.
And they didn't let us. We missed the whole high school. Our sophomore year was our first year of high school basketball.
Yeah, that was our first time playing high school basketball. Our sophomore year, the last year we just played. That was our first high school season. So yeah, we just be watching our highlights. We be like, dang, we really could hoop.
We nice.
Yeah, we
like,
tough.
Yeah, we really cool.
Okay.
Tough.
All right. So right off the bat, let's just get this shit right out the way, right here, right now. Who's better?
Me. 100%.
I don't know about that.
100%. 100%.
No, he not.
He said it quick.
He can say he better. He better at me at certain things.
Okay.
But I'm better. We really can't say who better for it because we play 2 different possessions.
But seriously, our 1v1s, we go down to the wire for real.
Yeah,
you let them get after it when they playing 1-on-1?
Yeah, we be in backyard.
We be ready for the fight, like
fighting, real
life
no
fighting.
Stoppages. Yeah, they go through it because I taught them to play through fouls.
No fouls.
So that's the best way to teach.
Yeah, we practice with no fouls, none of that. We don't call fouls in practice training, none of that.
Who won the last 1-on-1 game y'all had?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
Who's older?
No.
Okay, how about how many years?
Only about like
A minute, right? About 2 minutes.
They're twins.
Yeah, we twins.
Yeah.
They twins. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, we twins.
Yeah, for real, we twins.
He older than him by about a minute.
Yeah, about a minute.
Yeah, we just got another. I did not know that. I mean, first of all, like the height disparity, and then y'all twins.
Yeah.
That's wild as hell.
Yeah.
That's wild as hell. Like I'm like my mind is completely like. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. How often do y'all fight among yourselves? And I don't just mean basketball.
Every day.
We competitive. Like we play the game. If we just always arguing.
Really anything in life.
Like, we gonna bounce back for sure. It ain't gonna be like no.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
but
course.
Like, we competitive. Everything we do competitive. Everything.
Okay.
Literally.
Video games. Who get dressed first?
Everything.
Who dressed better? Yeah. Right. Who got more girl? All that shit. Okay. I'm with that. All right. Everything. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. Al, I want you to break down your brother's game, and then Ikee, I want you to break down your brother's game, strengths and weaknesses.
Al's strengths. He a great finisher at the rim.
Okay.
He could dribble.
Okay.
He got a good handle. He got the same handle as I got.
Okay.
We both got handles. He got good shot blocking skills. Defensive. His shooting is mid. It's high.
Okay.
His shooting. I say his weakness is his shooting and that's about it.
What about you, Al?
That's about it.
Ikee, he a good point guard. Like, I never seen nobody sit down and take the ball from him. Like he fast. He got handles. I never all the years I played with him, I never seen nobody just sit down and take the ball. Like,
okay.
He could shoot. He got a good 15-footer. He jump high for how tall he is. Like,
okay.
His finishing, he's strong.
Okay.
And his weakness, I just say threes. Like his confidence, his confidence just need to get stronger.
Okay.
Basically, he could hoop. He know he good, but he's just confidence on shooting threes. Basically.
Okay.
Just shooting threes. His mid range, his 15-footer is great.
It's gravy.
It's great.
Okay. Pop, you the coach and you the dad. Scout your boys. Strengths and weaknesses.
Al, a dog, just got a dog mentality. So when he step out on the floor, you don't think nobody better than him, and you're gonna have to prove it to him. And if you prove it, he's still gonna find a way that I'm gonna dismantle you.
Okay.
So he has a real high confidence.
Okay.
He really believes in his heart no one's better than him.
Okay.
So that's where the aggression come from. He can out rebound anybody. It ain't about size with him. It's about he's super athletic and his will that he want it.
Okay.
Like his want is his strongest point.
Okay.
So he ain't gonna never give up on nothing. He's gonna always get better. Ikee, hands down, is probably the fastest player anybody gonna see in a long time.
I've seen
be honest.
the videos.
Yes, and I'm talking about, and the ball is on the screen with the same speed. The speed don't change. nobody can rush him. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can rush him and make him nervous to where he can't handle the ball. Or he's fumbling the ball or anything like that. His weakest point is his confidence. I tell him daily like how good he is. But it's not about what I can say, it's about what he truly believes.
Yeah.
So once he get full confidence in him and understand what everybody else sees, it's a problem. Our weakness is shooting. He don't trust his shot.
Okay.
He got one of the nicest pull-ups out here, literally.
Okay.
But won't shoot it because his confidence not in that. Because he has a LeBron mentality. So LeBron said this thing before that. If a person can't stop me from doing what I'm doing, why should I change it? So that's his mentality.
Okay. I mean, that's a good mentality to have. However, like I see where your dad is going with that. It's like add on to that. Then.
Yeah, for sure.
Add on to that. What's interesting is like when you came in, you were legit 6'6". Like you ain't, it ain't like no fluff. Like you lanky, but you were legit 6'6". So with that being said, like the way that first of all at the next level, like you right now you play what, the 3 on your team?
Yeah,
3, 4.
Yeah.
At the next level, you gonna be the 3.
Yeah.
You gonna be the 3. So you need to get your shot together.
Yeah.
Need to get confident. Same thing with you. Like at the next level, obviously you playing point guard, but like ain't no point guards based off the height. What'd you say? Based off of the height thing, ain't gonna be no. You got to get your shot together. It should need to be water. Your defense needs to be like really on point, and you definitely got to make sure that your whole aura is like ain't nobody on this court better than me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So those are good things to know. If y'all both could play with any player currently in Illinois anywhere, who would it be?
What did you say?
If you could play with any player in Illinois right now, who would it be?
I don't know.
You say anywhere though.
Anywhere?
Illinois, anywhere.
Cooper Flag.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Kyan Anthony.
Oh, Kyan.
Yeah.
What you call him, son?
Yeah,
Melo's son.
Yeah,
he decent. Yeah, he decent. He decent. I don't want to, fuck up no potential sponsorship opportunity. He decent. He decent. All right, cool. Dad, explain having a feeling of having 2 sons as part of the top of their class. Like that's pretty special.
Amazing, honestly. Like to be real, like it's showing us that the work paid off. At the end of the day, that's what it boiled down to. The work paid off. And it ain't done. That just make me know like we got more to do.
And they juniors, right? Y'all juniors.
Yeah. So it's like I know like we got more to do. They done took the hard road, like you said, missed their first year. So everybody was like, who is they? So y'all saying this about this and they ain't even played their first year. Okay. So they ended the year top state ranked in almost every division. So every category, every stat category, they was in the 1 through the 5.
I seen it.
So at the end of the day, I'm saying, everybody making the comparisons with this player and that player, and they ain't played no competition. They've been playing 16 or 17U their whole career. Since
playing up.
Flow, they play up. So you can't say they can't match the competition when they playing up 2 grade levels every time. And the numbers don't change. So if the numbers change, then you got it right. You got a fact.
You're right.
But it ain't fact if the numbers never change and they playing everybody that's older.
Matter of fact, they're not changing. They increasing.
They increase and they keep getting better. Like so, it's amazing, man. It's been an amazing ride, especially coming from the system that we in and the school that they chose.
Okay.
Because I think everybody got it mixed up that I chose them to come here. I tried to send them away.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I tried to put them in other schools.
He ain't want us to come to Hansbury.
I reached out to so many coaches in the city, like take my boy, take a look at my sons, man. They good players. I'm telling you, they can do something good for your program. And they all shunned me. They all shunning us away like, okay, but we'll take a look, but we got this and we got that. So it got down to the facts. Well, what y'all want to do? They say we going to Hansbury. We gonna make our own lane. We gonna go against the machine this time.
And they doing they doing a great job. So for y'all upcoming season, y'all got people on y'all schedule that y'all like, some tough teams that y'all gonna go at a little bit.
Yeah. We doing the Jack Tosh tournament. I think that's a big deal for us.
Okay.
That's Matamora and Glenbrook, East and North. And
okay.
So all those type of people.
Yeah, them out north schools.
Yeah, that's the ones that go to state tournament.
Yeah.
So we gonna get a piece of them early to find out where we stand, so we can chase that state title.
Talk about the rest of your team. Like what other pieces on your team do you have besides Ikee and Al?
We got Zaire Tobar. He's a great shooter.
Okay.
Like he's a junior with them as well. We got Chad Garrett, defensive monster. Sit down. Lily plays like
Tony
what's the boy from Boston? Marcus Smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Got a Marcus Smart feel for his game.
Okay.
And then we got Jalen Harris, who should be transferring in with us.
Okay.
From Oak Forest.
Oh yeah.
Knockdown shooter.
Yeah.
Great defender.
Okay.
Small. Second ball handler.
Yeah.
5'9", and averaged 4 rebounds. 2 and 1s a game. And 17 U, so
that's our dog.
That's our dog.
That's our dog. That's our dog.
So for y'all, for the both of y'all, like just kind of talk a little bit about number one, y'all teammates, and then also two, talk a little bit about like how now, like I mean, y'all on people's radar, like people. Not so much, and I don't mean this. I don't think you will, but don't take this in the back. Like people know who y'all are now. Like kind of talk about that newfound fame, if you will. Like how's that?
First, our teammates. I love my teammates. I never trade them for nothing. Our teammates. That's what we play off of. Because at the end of the day, people starting to, like how you said, people starting to know who he is now. So they expecting like, okay, that's all they got. But then our teammates show up because they don't know them for real. But them my people for real though. They could score too. They go get a bucket too. So they gonna have to play us even. So if they play us even, any one of us go get a bucket. So what you gonna do?
Right? I like it.
Yeah, we not a secret no more. So like our teammates, they been stepping up and they be playing too. So we go. It's like everybody got to guard us even now. Everybody got to play us honest.
Y'all recently just went to New York.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, y'all know I'm an East Coaster, right?
Okay.
I'm Philly. Yeah, I'm Philly all day. New York is a 2.5 hour ride up 95 North. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience. What was that like being on the East Coast?
We went over. We took that over.
I know. I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that because I saw it. I'm just saying, like, just talk about that experience.
It was fun though. Like we tried, that little chopped cheese sandwich and all that.
I don't fuck with that.
We tried that.
It was different. It was good to play against different competition.
It was good.
Instead of Chicago, to go to New York and see how they playing, how they game of basketball.
And play
it was a good experience.
We played top American players out there that was from out there in New York and stuff. So to get a feel out there, and we played outside, and so like
that's what they do.
That's what they do.
I like
that's what it was.
That's what they do.
That playing outside, I like
that. Was good.
So New York is known for it, and shout out to New York. I got hella homies from New York. Not only do I got hella homies from New York, one of my homeboys, ironically today, he does the my guy Bernard, Varsity Customs. He does the varsity jackets. Right. And he just did Xavier's, and it just came today. Okay. Right. So he from Harlem. That's my guy. He live in North Carolina now, but that's what they do. That outside game.
Outside.
So like I don't know what it is for Chicago, and y'all can kind of tell me, but playing outside for New Yorkers is like that's how they know you can play.
Yeah, that's how you know you can.
It's like if you could play outside on a blacktop.
Right.
You could play on some wood. You play in the gym. And that's how they test you out there. So New York, I mean, they supposed to be the mecca of basketball. Yeah. They supposed to be the mecca of a lot of shit, but whatever. That experience was pretty dope. And then so y'all said y'all ran through that competition.
We ran through it.
Y'all won the whole thing.
Yeah.
We lost. We went 5-1 down there.
Y'all drove out there?
Yeah.
Never again.
Man, that was the longest trip.
Yeah. How many hours?
15.
Yeah. Because it's 13. It's 13 to go to Philly. Yeah. So add 2 more.
15. That was tough.
Yeah. You got to fly next time.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Another thing, we went down there to try to make some connections so that we can expand. You know what I'm saying? Right. Meet people and be able to be invited to bigger things. Now it's like, so we went and put our mark down. Right. And met people and got some good names and made some good contact.
That's good.
So then they said, okay, well next summer you guys come down, we'll do more of a park tour. So maybe we get y'all in a Dykeman. And that's what we chasing. We want to chase the best.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything that we do, we look to play the best.
Right.
Because that's the only way you can test what you got.
That's the only way. So far, what has been the best moment in high school for y'all both on and after court? Ikee, you start.
For on the court, it's just playing with him. Like me and him, just like me and him, just like chemistry together. So I would say that for on the court. And off the court, I say probably me and him just hanging out with each other, types of playing the game or like dressing up, going somewhere, hanging out.
Just hanging out with your brother. I love that answer, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I love that answer. What about you, Al?
For sure, on the court, playing with my twin brother. At the end of the day, I feel like with me and him when we together, can't nobody do nothing with us. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. So and then off the court, just going outside with my brother, just hanging out, experiencing new things.
I like that. You got some good boys here, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like that answer, man. That's pretty dope. Pop, how do you keep them like grounded, like kind of away from certain? I mean, I don't really need to get into the kit and caboodle of it all, but like, how do you keep them away from that, just the dumb shit, whether it's outside dumb shit, the basketball, political dumb shit? Like, how do you keep them focused?
Very protective. So you can't talk to them without talking to me.
I know that.
You see what I'm saying? That's facts. Like people try to backdoor and go and DM them personally. What they don't understand is they're gonna bring their phone to me,
of course,
and say, "Who is this? And why is he texting me directly?" And I'm gonna say, "You can tell them you're not interested because that's not the way that you flow. They not missing a father." And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. You thinking I'm gonna go through the mother, or I'm gonna go through the child, and I'm gonna sell them on shoes and circuits and this and this. They have a father that's present, that's trained them since day one with no help. That's all me.
So I just had this conversation. Listen. This morning I just had this conversation with a father of a high recruit, and it's unfortunate that for whatever reason, because I had this conversation with Mike Irvin a few weeks ago, that for whatever reason the black father is not appreciated. It's weird because that's all you hear in society. Oh, the black father isn't around, and the black father isn't doing this, and the black father isn't doing that, but then when you have a black father that is around, that supports his kids, that love on his kids, that want the best for them, better than what they had, now like we're a cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of talk about, I'm glad we kind of pivoted a little bit this way. Ikee and Al, just really talk to us about the presence that your dad have in our lives.
It's really a blessing for real, because a lot of people don't got their pops in their life, so it's really a blessing to have ours held present, loving us, treating us like we young men that we are, and teaching us everything that we know, teaching us the right way to go, and not just out here doing anything, being foolish and just throwing our life down the drain. Like, he really care about us type of stuff, and he making us be successful.
It's good that everywhere we go, even if we play on say we play on a different team, he in the stands, we look for him tell us what we doing wrong, what we gotta do. It's good just to have a father in your life that really cares about you, who really trying to make sure you stay on track. At the end of the day, it's good for you to make sure you stay on track. To make he love us for sure. He know, even though he be for sure, he love us.
That shit feel good, don't it? That shit feel good, don't it? Speak on it. That shit feel good.
I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Like when you come in and you being a father, you learning. You coming in and
they don't know that though. What y'all don't realize. I said this a few weeks ago. Y'all don't realize 95% of parenting, and I might be exaggerating the number a little bit, but it's pretty high. We don't know what the fuck we doing. We winging it. We're literally learning on the fly, because what we do as fathers, and Al, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is we take the experience of having been a son from our fathers, good, bad, or indifferent, and we apply it to being a father. So what we do is I ain't like when my dad did that, so I'm gonna do that a little bit different. I love when he did that, so I'm expand on that. I didn't like or dislike that, but I'm gonna try it, see it, and apply it. I don't like it, so I'll take that out. Parenting is really on the fly, literally. Now, what happens is he got a chance to do it with both of y'all since y'all twins. But the mistakes that he made with y'all, or in the not just on the mistakes, but also the positive things they did with y'all, he now applying it to y'all little brother. It's all right, that didn't work. That's how it did with Zay. I had Zay, and then we had I told you I got a 6-year-old. So everything I did wrong with everything. I corrected it with my son Zayden. So I love getting the opportunity to talk to black fathers, because it feels good to know that like-mindedness when it comes to our kids. It just so happens that sport is basketball is the common denominator. But when you get an opportunity to talk to another black father, just to see and look in your eyes and see your boy. I love my kids, man.
Yeah, what?
I love
trade nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Now I'll trade his mother, but no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's my wife. I'm just
trading mad.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I said, I don't know. We can talk about the trade. Yeah. We ain't gonna fuck with it. You're not getting me fucked up. No. Realistically speaking, to the both of y'all, Al, how much does rankings mean to you both? Right now, Al, you're ranked 5th in prep hoops. Ikee, you ranked 59th, but I don't know. That's a little shaky in my opinion. But how much, as young men, can y'all admit that rankings?
To me, rankings don't like tell, like if somebody's ranked higher, I don't think that means that they better than you. Like rank is just your opinion on somebody. I don't feel like that makes you better than somebody because you ranked higher than them.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you catch them on the court, you have to live up to that ranking. So at the end of the day, it's like you on the same court as me. So like, what you gonna do? Like, you gotta, what you gotta do?
Y'all practice this shit in the car, didn't you? Go ahead, Al. What about you? What about you?
One person could say you better than the other person, and then you go play in front of somebody else, and they could say you better than that person. I don't think rankings really matter for real. If you on the court with me, we on the same court. We gotta. If you gotta stick me just like I gotta stick you. So at the end of the day, if you say you rank higher than me, you gotta live up to that. You gotta show me. You gotta show me that you better than me. Definitely. You gotta show me on that court.
I fucking love it. I love it. Recruiting wise, where you guys at recruiting wise? Who's recruiting y'all? What schools are recruiting y'all, if any? And if not, cool.
We got a couple.
Go ahead, Pop. Drop them names.
Yeah,
Bryant.
Okay.
We in talks with UIC, Western Michigan, Radford, Cleveland State.
Okay.
SIU.
Okay.
Colorado.
Okay.
He about 10 in. Huh?
Okay.
The method to my madness.
I already know, because I'm gonna ask you about it, and I hope you speak on it. Go ahead. I'm listening. I hope you say it too.
I'm not the one that's gonna post that everybody talking to us.
Okay.
I'm not big on, unless the coach says, yeah, are you gonna post that we offered you or we talked to you?
And most of them want you to.
I'm not, because the simple fact is, we want who really want them.
Right.
Facts.
Okay.
We want the coach that really want them, not you jumping in the pot because you see other people in the pot.
Yeah. I
want you to want my boys for exactly who they are and what they can bring to your program and what you can do for them as a coach.
So I got 2 questions for you. The first question is, with the people that's in the pot now, do you feel that somebody is genuine right now with the offer that they offered them?
Yes.
Okay. Say less to that. My second question is, and this question came about, I can't remember who I was having the conversation with in regards to all of y'all, and it was a positive conversation for the record. But let me ask you this: is there college recruitment specifically tied to each other? Meaning, is the offers that come or the opportunities that you are looking for specific? Like, if you want Al, you got to take Ikee. If you take Ikee, you got to take Al.
No, that's what they all say, but the reality is, we bring things to the table. Like, I don't think people understand it. Like, as a father, you're going to make the final decision. Mm-hmm. But as a father as well, I've been teaching them how to speak for themselves and understand, what do you want out of life? What's going to make you feel comfortable? What's the best role for you? What system fits your game? Mm-hmm. So,
because they got 2 different games.
They got 2 different game styles. But not the different game style. That's the whole thing. That's what's crazy, because you got a guard who feed everybody but can go get a basket. Mm-hmm. Al can go get a basket but can feed too, the same way, and they handles are the same, it's just different speeds. Mm-hmm. And so it's more of a, we don't like tell a coach like, oh no, if you don't take Ikee, I don't want you to take him out of pity. What sense do that make? Mm-hmm. Right. If you just want to offer Al, offer Al.
Right.
If you just want to offer Ikee, offer Ikee.
Okay.
Don't call and say, we want your boys, but we know at Al will be, just say you want Al, and we'll go through
the process of what's next. Yeah.
Like, you don't have to say you want both
just to appease.
Yeah, just to appease. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna get you either one of them.
It's definitely not. By the sounds
just
of it,
being honest, like that's not gonna get you either one of them. You have to be, coaches need to just be honest. Be 100. Like, we real people.
Yeah. So with real feelings, real expectations, and we got real wants as well.
Exactly.
We may not want your school.
Right. Like, we watching, when the coach called us, we watch their playing style. It's not a disrespect, but it's just to know,
is that a fit?
Right. Or which one would it fit?
When you guys are doing your recruiting process, first of all, have you both given any thought to the possibility that playing at the next level could come at the risk of y'all not playing together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
every
we
day.
think about that. That's something that we be having.
Like we prefer to play with each other, but if it don't line up like how it's supposed to, some like he said, some colleges might want that key. Some colleges probably looking for a guard. Some colleges probably looking for a small forward, a scorer.
Okay.
So it just we'll prefer to play with each other, but if it don't, like it ain't gonna stop us from doing nothing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I respect that. What exactly are you both looking for in the school, a team, and a coach at the next level? Because I mean, y'all got a pretty good one sitting next to y'all, so we got that covered. So in college, what y'all looking for?
Looking for somebody to push us to be great and push us to just be better and hold us accountable for our actions type stuff and be there for us and support them.
Okay.
Yeah, and a coach, I'm looking for somebody to like tell me when I'm doing something wrong, keep me on track. Like I'm looking for a coach who keep like. Tell me, say like when I'm doing bad in the game, don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't be like, yeah, like just keep going. Don't be like, hey, you doing this right and I'm not doing it right. You keep 100 with me. Right. That's gonna really turn me up for real. Like tell me when I'm doing wrong for I could do better. And then in a team, I don't like to be on no hand like. No, I don't want no people to be hand on us or we hand on them. I want if we a team, especially like in college. We gonna be brothers. Like I want my team to be brothers. Sure. Like even throughout of basketball, I want to have a connection outside of basketball to make our connection stronger, for we could be good on the court. Chemistry is everything with a team.
I love the energy, cuz I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like some of the players that we've had up here, they've been great interviews. Yeah. This energy is unmatched right now. Man. Like unmatched. I love their energy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Do you guys feel that your recent notoriety has helped or hurt y'all recruiting?
I'm gonna say hurt.
Okay. Why? Explain why hurt.
Because I just don't like how the rankings, how the rankings went, and I don't think that's, of course, me personally, I don't think that's where I should be at, and I feel like if college coaches do, like if they do go off that will hurt my ranking. Okay. Like that will hurt my name.
Okay.
My recruiting opportunity.
Okay. What about you, Al?
Yeah, I think it helped a little bit. Okay. Yeah, because like how you said, if do college, cause I'm up, I'm number 5. So if they do look at them, they'll be like, yeah. If they do look at the rankings,
So I recently just had a conversation with 2 of the prep hoop guys. One being Steve Parham, a really good friend of mine since I've been here in Chicago. He's the head, also he doubles as I shouldn't say doubles, but he's also the head coach of Percy Julian, right? A great guy, and his background is basketball. Yeah. I'm talking about from him playing to him coaching to everything in between. His background is coaching. Yeah. Then I had another guy up here just a couple weeks ago, and his episode aired yesterday rather, and his background is not basketball. But he's one of the premier scouts for that platform. I have made no bones about making it known that I have a problem with people who do not have the background of the sport that they are supposed to be scouting. Yeah. Like as a parent and as a coach, what's your take on that? What's your thoughts on? I mean, I don't give a fuck if they was playing hopscotch. Yeah. If a motherfucker is a baseball player and he's ranking hopscotch, I don't think he has the right to rank hopscotch. So, like, what's your thoughts on that?
That's facts. I mean, we believe in it. Like I stand on that fact right there alone, too, that I truly, like, the ranking thing is a joke because there's too many politics in it. You got
and school, now we know Eagles is in it.
You got school, you got name, you got AAU program. Mm-hmm. So since they chose not to go big AAU program, so now you have to look at it like, okay, now, maybe they don't measure up to this because they play this company and they play this, but I done put them on the floor with everybody, and it don't change. So when a scout come in the building, don't scout off the name or you trying to be friends with whoever this coach is, or build a relationship with that program.
Scout what you see.
Scout what you see. Scout the talent that you see on the floor. Judge it accordingly and accurately. So, and then as far as prep hoops is like one of the first circuits we really jumped out on. Me and Parham real good friends. Like
I like him.
Yeah, it's a real good friend because he's a real dude.
He is a real dude, and he allows you to kind of speak your mind.
Yes.
Not so much allows me because I'm a grown ass fucking man, but he receives it. That's a better.
Yes.
He receives you being able to speak your mind of like agreeing or not agreeing with him. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
That's what I like about people in general.
Yeah.
Like we're not always going to agree. This is a lesson for y'all. Is like, you don't always have to agree with somebody. I respect your opinion. Like even with me and my wife, like we have these conversations. Just women in general. It's like. Just because your opinion is this does not mean I have to agree with that. I respect what you're saying, but I don't agree with that shit.
Right.
All right, you think I should take the trash out right now? And I think I should wait until 30, 40 minutes later when I feel like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like Steve. Steve comes from a place of like, in my opinion, my personal relationship with Steve has always been, speak your mind, Mustafa. Like I received that.
It's
okay,
real.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. Actually, I do agree with that. I didn't really think of it that way.
Yeah.
So now you give me something else to think about.
So Payan was the first one to really, honestly, put them on the map.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes.
Like, and we was playing against him.
Yeah,
That's what made me really respect the man, because we played against him in the tournament. And when the tournament's over, he say, "No, your boys deserve to be out here on this platform. They deserve to be ranked. They deserve to be seen. They that good."
Mm-hmm.
You know, some guys wouldn't have did that. We just played your team. So that was like one of the realest things. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is somebody I can gel with right here. Because he's straightforward and he real with what he say. He stand on it. So yeah, that works.
From this past season, who guarded y'all the toughest? Player and or team?
I don't got a player, but a team.
Fucking said, ain't nobody guard me.
What was it? Stag? Yeah, Stag.
Stag?
Yeah, they hold. I think I went to halftime. They had a boxing one. I had a first a real boxing one. I went to halftime with like 2 points.
How much you finished with? How much you finished with?
What, 17?
He finished with 19.
19.
One and a half with 2 and
So no player but a team.
Yeah.
What about you, Ikee?
Sam, I'm gonna say Stag.
Stag?
Yeah. That was
They watched footage. They had a real game.
They
To
had
the
a
point
real
where
game plan
the
against
people in the
man.
stands called their number out when we walked in.
Every time they was like, that's zero.
That's
they
zero.
Like,
That's
yeah.
11.
I don't care where they at, put a body on them like that.
Yeah,
so,
that was tough.
So y'all know that shit is going to increase this upcoming
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
year. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's definitely going to get worse. Just be clear about that. Just be clear about that. All right, who was the toughest person for you to guard, player and or team?
Let me see. Go first, Ikee.
I'm trying to see.
Toughest team.
What's his name?
Oh.
I'm gonna say. I would say. You say player or team?
Player and team.
Player and team.
So what player? Because it might be too different. You might have a player and a team. So what player was tough for you to guard?
What's his name?
Oh.
What was it from Mac Irvin? We went to.
Tristan Ford.
That I would say player. I'm gonna say player.
Tristan Ford.
Yeah.
I love that you say that.
Yeah.
Right. Because I just spoke with one of his U's.
Yeah.
Tristan is, and they were up. Tristan is a great kid, yo.
He nice, man.
He nice, and he long. He's your body with his skill.
He nice.
Yeah. So I say player.
Okay, Tristan. Okay, that's fair. What about you, Al?
A player. Oh yeah.
Deshaun.
Yeah.
We had him up here.
Yeah.
That was a battle since.
That's been a battle since kids.
They've been doing it since Ada Park.
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Since Park District.
That's love.
Yeah.
I like that. So that's a
they
good
just
battle
met-
for you too.
They just met at UIC team camp.
Yeah, that was.
And it was like
That was tough,
back
bro.
and forth.
Back and
That was that was a good game.
He's tough.
Yeah, he can
is
hoop.
tough.
He can
He's
be tough.
But I like so I do this on purpose. Like I do it to so y'all get an opportunity to give flowers to y'all peers.
Yeah, for sure.
And we had Deshaun up here a few weeks ago too. Actually, his episode will probably drop in a few weeks. But great kid, man.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what I liked about him. Other than just he just had a way about him, very mature, very mature. But he played on Mean Streets, I believe.
Yeah.
He said that he really had a difficult time adjusting because, he's like the man on his team.
Yeah.
So he had to adjust with playing with other players that were like him or admittedly that were better than him.
Yeah.
So he kind of struggled a little bit until he kind of found his footing. Not a lot of players would admit that.
That's real.
Yeah,
right.
that's real. I like that. But that matchup, that's a good matchup for y'all.
Sure.
That's a
That was
good
tough.
matchup for y'all. And Deshaun, he got like
he got
strong. He's strong.
he got a big body. Yeah, pause. He got a big.
Yeah,
big,
listen,
for
that's
sure.
what gave him a problem.
Okay.
He had to figure that part out, like how to adjust to the strength.
Tough.
And so talk about that a little bit about like what went into the thought process of that adjustment while you were playing against somebody of that elite status, if you will.
Yeah, because when I was playing with him, I was like, I'm playing him like everybody else. He bummed me one time. Yeah, all right, I see. Okay, cool. So I had to get more aggressive. I had to get aggressive more with him because he's strong.
He's
like,
very strong.
He's big and he could move. He could hoop. Like he's good. He's not no bum. He's just not strong. He actually got skill.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I was like, he's stronger than me. But in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm gonna have to be more aggressive than him. I'm gonna have to do all the little things. I'm gonna have to dive for the ball, go for the rebound, work harder. Because at the end of the day, he got the physical. He most definitely got the physical strength on me. But I think my man, I was just thinking like, I got to do more.
So I don't realize what you just said, right? What you just said really kind of not just it will separate your recruitment, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm sure your dad knows this, and he'll plug it even more. Is that if college coaches coming out to see y'all play, they already know that y'all can put the ball in the hoop. Right. They coming to see the intangibles. They coming to see when dad is fussing at y'all because you turned the ball over or your man scored on you. They seeing how you diving for loose balls. They seeing when y'all down 20 what your energy is like. They seeing how y'all talking to each other, how y'all talking to y'all teammates. Y'all right now, honestly, y'all getting the notoriety. Right? Y'all teammates, I'm not saying that they not, but y'all the faces of the program, if you will.
Yeah.
Like how is that translating over to those game situations? How are y'all warming up? Are y'all fucking around? Are y'all getting good shots up? Are y'all breaking the sweat? They coming to see the intangibles. Yeah. So just like that mindset, I'll keep that shit, man. I'm telling you, keep that. Who was barbecue chicken? Who y'all give buckets to? Player and team.
Team Holy Trinity. I had 50.
He had that shit ready. He had that ready.
I had 50. Holy Trinity.
What player?
Barbecue. Number 0 on Holy Trinity.
What about you, Ikee?
Thornwood.
Okay.
Thornwood and player. I don't even can't think of no.
Okay, all right.
But Thornwood, I gave them buckets.
You gave them buckets.
Yeah.
What you finished with?
I had 22 and 18.
Oh, okay. They had them numbers ready. It's almost like they knew that question was coming. They knew that question was coming. Okay, I ain't mad at it. All right, all three of y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Dad. Name your all-time NBA player, starter and six man. Pop, you go first.
Oh yeah.
Starters and six man. I'm going.
And it don't have to be position. Like this is your team.
I'm going. Kobe.
Okay.
Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I like KG at the 4.
Okay, that's 3.
Olajuwon at my 5.
Okay, that's 4. We got something in common.
And Jamal Crawford at my 6 man. And I want my 3.
I think he was
My 3 man is Jerry Stackhouse.
Oh shit! Philly Jerry Stackhouse or Dallas Jerry Stackhouse?
Philly.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Ikee.
I got Kyrie.
1.
Curry.
2.
I'm gonna say Jordan.
3. You gotta say Jordan or you can't go home.
Right. Yeah. Jordan. I gotta say Kobe.
4.
And I'm gonna say for my I gotta have a center. Shaq.
Okay, who's your 6 man coming off the bench?
I have probably Katie.
Okay.
Yeah, Katie.
All right, go ahead, Al.
Bench.
Hey, yeah. 'Cause I got no, wait, no. No, yeah.
All right, that's your team. All right, go ahead.
I got KD.
I got Curry as my 1. Paul George as my 2.
Okay.
KD as my 3.
Okay.
As my 4. KG.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
5. Will Chamberlain. And then my 6. Steve Nash.
Check you out. Check
He
you
ain't
out.
even put it. How you not choose Jordan, bro? What?
I don't want Jordan.
Okay. So I'm actually a little embarrassed to even tell my team. But, and my team ain't changed since we started this motherfucker, right? I got AI. I got Kobe. I got Jordan, I got LeBron, I got Hakeem, and I got Jamal Crawford. That's why I'm like, this ain't looking on my paper, man. That's crazy. All right, so before I ask my last 2 questions, this is what I have for y'all.
Yeah.
I'd like to formally invite the both of you to the Chi-Town Showcase on October 28th.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
It's that time.
I definitely want y'all there. It's definitely that time for y'all to be just, and not to put our platform or the showcase on any other or any above anybody else's, but I think it's definitely time for y'all to be able to play against some of the top players in the state.
Yeah,
I've confirmed 2 players who have committed to Northwestern.
Okay.
I've confirmed 1 player that's a transfer over to Simeon. I've confirmed who else we got? I got about 4 top players, and it's one other guy I just confirmed. I'm forgetting somebody. Who the hell is that third player? But nonetheless, y'all gonna get an opportunity to put on. And not only that, it's really important. It's really important for me to not only invite y'all, but also like I want to tell you, like, bring that same energy. Like, I can already tell that Al, you the shit talker. I could see that. I could see that. Like, you the shit talker. Like, and I like that. I don't know why, but I like that. And I can see that you let your shit talking be your game. Like, oh yeah, well here go 18 assists and 20 points, and then you had no points and no assists. So, I'm writing this down now, so I don't have to ask later. What's your uniform size? Medium. What number you want?
11.
Al? Uniform size? Medium.
0.
And you want? I think
Give me a large.
Large.
Yeah.
And I think somebody already has 0.
23. Somebody got that?
No. Nobody has 23. Okay, cool. So yes, I definitely and Dad, I want. I definitely. I mean, obviously, I definitely want you there as well. But like, I think you guys have really earned, not just with my platform, like y'all putting in work. Like people are really paying attention to who y'all are. Like, people that are above me when it comes to this whole basketball thing. Like, y'all doing y'all thing, and please don't stop. I don't fucking care that y'all not at no powerhouse school. Like, y'all are doing y'all thing, and keep doing that shit for real. Yeah, you're doing a great job, bro.
Man, I appreciate
you're doing a great job.
Man.
So here's my last 2. One is a question, and one I'm gonna get all of y'all to do. My question is, and it's a question for you too, Dad. In Islam, like, I'm Muslim, right? And we believe that our children pick us as parents, right? Hearing that, what does that mean? Number 1, knowing that they picked you as a father. I want you guys to kind of speak on, which y'all already did, but like what it means to have him as a father. And I just want y'all to kind of just talk about family just in general. So with you, we start with you, Al Senior. Like, just kind of talk about what it means to know that your children picked you as their father. Like, you were selected.
I mean, that's the best draft pick ever, to be honest. That's worth more than the millions that these guys making up to dribble a basketball. Because at the end of the day, like, you choose to be a father. Most people run away from it. Most people do different things, but you choose to be a father as well. So by them choosing me, they chose right, but I chose right. And the whole fact is, man, it's just an amazing feeling how your kids love you unconditionally. With your mistakes and all your flaws and all the things you can do wrong. But they do recognize all your wrong, but they recognize all your rights. So you get the celebration for the rights, and you get the, well, I don't understand that move you did that was wrong, but if you said we rocking with you, come on, let's go. So that's That's big for me because they chose me, flaws and all.
Flaws and all.
Yeah,
flaws and all. Ikee?
It's good having a father like him. I don't think nobody got. I think I got the best pops out here. No doubt, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, and family is just real cool. Like family, I'm glad that I got my family, like especially my pops and my OG and stuff.
Okay.
I got a support system around me to be successful in life, and I really appreciate it.
That's good. That's good.
Sure.
What about you, Al?
Well, we wouldn't be nowhere we here. Like where we at right now, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Like even from the little stuff, as short as my little brother age, taking us to the park outside, hot, working out 24/7. We tell him we hot. He come on, keep pushing. He always push us to greater things. He never just let us settle. So it's different. It hit different. It's different when you got a father that loves you and that's gonna always keep you pushing, always keep you motivated. Even if you do something bad, he gonna talk you up. You did this wrong, but you also did this right. And then your family, for sure, your family, everything, your support system, your loved ones, they everything. If I had my family too, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my family. My family support me through everything.
That's
everything.
What's up.
I love my family.
Because my wife is my assistant coach.
Yeah, my mama, she be telling me, like, why you do that? You should have did this, my mama.
She did them.
We taught her the game, so she loved basketball. Like she's infused in our system.
She turned the NBA games on by herself.
So literally, she watched NBA much as me, or even more. Now she's into college and things like this, so she learning the game because she want to be able to tell him, yeah, you should have did this. We just watched this the other night, like, you got to take notes from this, and you should be doing this. This is the level you're trying to go to.
Right.
She send videos more motivational than I do.
Real.
She on the internet like, look at this.
Right.
This is what they say. You hit this. What he did to go to the NBA.
Right.
This how hard he worked to go to the NBA.
Right.
So y'all
that behind the scenes.
like y'all behind. Get up.
I remember I sent Xavier twice, and I can't remember if they was in the same draft or not, but they showed the work that Tyrese Maxey put in, and they showed the work that the guard from Sacramento, Swiper, what's his name? Lefty. He lefty.
Darren Fox?
Darren Fox. Yeah. And they, you know when they do those pre-draft videos of what they doing, and I'm like, you gotta put that. You gotta put that work in, right? So just kind of talking about just like was they like one of my whatever's with him is like I just feel like if he just put just a little bit more in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he doing it. Like, I'm proud of the boys. So like, just keep pouring into these boys, man. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that ball's gonna stop bouncing, but you'll never stop being their father.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So that's really important.
With them, it's to the top of broke. It really don't matter. If they make it to the league, they make it to the league. They go to college, I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh, that's
already achieved.
That's the icing. That's what y'all don't realize. The cake and the icing is getting y'all to college.
That's it.
And the shit will be great if it's free.
That's it.
Right.
But anything after that, we say in Islam, Allahu Alam. That means like, anything after that is that's I'm cool with that too. Yeah. But graduating high school, my mother at her house I got 6 brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Every last one of our high school diplomas is over the archway between the living room and the dining room. That graduate from high school.
Yeah.
Now, I'd love y'all to go to college. I'd love y'all to graduate from college, which four of us did. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say us. 4 of them did because I didn't. But graduate from high school, and then college. That's an icing on the cake. So like keep doing that. So my last thing is what I'd like you all 3 of y'all to do is send a future message. I want you to send a future message to your boys. I want you both to send a future message to yourselves and talk in third person. So when y'all speak, I want you, Ikee, this is my message to you. So when you look back on this, I want you to be able to like, damn, I actually did that, or I actually said that, or I actually kind of whatever. So starting with you, Pops, like send a message to your future boy, a future message to your boys.
Well, Alan, Ikee, first of all, don't let no outside noise distract you from your goals. Stay focused, stay locked in on what you want out of life. Your dreams is what you make them. Do everything it takes to achieve every goal that you set forth. With all things first, put love in front of everything. Love your family, love your future wives, love your children, just the way I love y'all. Put your whole time and effort into making a better version of yourself. in your child. Not live through them, but make a better version of you. Just be a better person. Always put yourself forward. Always put God before you. And then step behind God, and anything is possible.
I should have made you go. I should have made you go last.
Al, stay focused 24/7. Don't never take your feet off the gas. Always push. Don't let no outsides. It's people gonna hate 24/7. The world is people always gonna hate. Make that hate turn it into motivation. Make it keep pushing. Make that thrill. Every time you step on that court, it's something to prove. It's something to prove. It's something to make you always get better. You never oh, I'm a GOAT. You always something that you get better at. It's always something you do better.
Okay, Ikee.
Future Ikee, keep your head up. You gotta keep going. Don't be focused on other people's opinion about you. You just gotta keep going, keep pushing, and put God first. And you just gotta keep going. Every time you step on the court, you got a point to prove. Never. There's always room to improve, and just always keep going to be better.
Al Senior, I cannot stress enough how much I really appreciate you allowing your children in our space. Like, I know what it's like to have to kind of vet people. I'm glad whatever it was that I did, and essentially my partner both did, that is like, okay, like, not only do we want to come on the show, but like even early on you recognize whatever you did, that I'm a genuine dude. So like I thank you for that. To you both, Al and Ikee, you guys are, I'm extremely impressed with the both of y'all. I'm not even gonna front. Like, y'all energy is really amazing. I love like that camaraderie that y'all have with one another. I love how y'all talked about y'all dad, y'all family. Like, y'all are. I really don't fucking care about basketball. I just think that y'all just good people, man. Like,
Definitely.
I mean, basketball will take y'all and allow y'all to travel to different places, see different things, see different women. But the fact remains is that all y'all got is each other at the end of the day.
That's for sure.
So just stay on that. This episode like really meant a lot to me, man, because I like I said, I love being around black fathers, man. Like, to kind of see them pouring into their kids. It's just kind of dope. That shit is just dope to me.
So definitely.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched you with your son, so that's what made me put trust in you.
I appreciate that,
because I respect the father that stands up for his son in a situation where the world may be overlooking him, but I know the gem I got. And I ain't gotta sell them. I just gotta put them on display.
I ain't gotta sell them.
I don't have to sell them.
I don't gotta sell them. Just put them on display. I ain't gotta sell them.
If I put them on display, you sold already.
So,
Dad, real quick before I let you go, I should have asked this earlier. Just excuse me. If you could just a little bit, just kind of talk about the platform, man, like just exposure runs and what we have created and what we are doing, with and even for the kids, and to be transparent, this is always uncomfortable for me because I don't do this for the gratification of somebody's opinion. Like, oh, you're doing a great job. It's like, I do this shit because I want to do it, and I did it because I wanted to do it. I don't fucking care about what other people do. I really don't. Like, I'm a real asshole, dog.
I mean, that's what I like about you. Like, I'm a person that watches anything that I put myself into before it. I watch it. I study it. I study people. I study mannerisms. I study how they talk. Do their conversation change when they're around certain situations? Your conversation has never changed. So that was big for me. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to be around a real man. Iron sharpens iron.
All the time.
So if I'm dealing with a dull knife of metal and I'm trying to be,
you can't get sharp.
I can't get sharp, and we can't do nothing because I'm gonna bend you. So I want to be around strong men that care more about their family than this game. So Exposure Runs was like, Exposure Run, let me check it out. And I watch you put this platform together, and I'm watching and I'm saying, he's giving all these kids this opportunity, and it ain't got, he's not doing it just for his son. You bigged up everybody. So that was major for me, like,
for free.
Like, yes, I say he's literally rented out this amazing facility, and he's getting people to sponsor him now. But he started this in a small box, just getting the work in. That's like literally, like, I'm just putting the work in. I'm getting my son some runs, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a guy my kids need to see, because I appreciate the work of Exposure Runs. I appreciate how y'all made a platform, not only highlight basketball, but highlight personalities and give people opportunity to change their life. It's not about just man, these the best players in the state, and these the best players in the city, and once they go against each other, they all ranked and they all this. You got a mixture of everybody.
Because what you say? Iron sharpens iron. How are we gonna know Al and Ikee can play at that next level if they're not playing against people that we know for a fact going to that next level?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I loved about the exposure runs. Like, and then with the podcast, we didn't watch every episode. I mean, to be honest, we do. We watch it. We enjoy the podcast, man. Because it's real talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we big on being real. We 100. I tell him everything you do, just be 100.
Mm-hmm.
Be always 100% you. Don't change. Don't care what platform you go on, who you talking to, who you're around. Never change who you are.
They either going to accept you for who you are, and if they don't, you don't want them around you. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
That's real.
Snakes is going to be in the room, and you going to get bit.
That's it.
You just got to learn how to maneuver and adapt, you know, and just get them out your life. I really appreciate that, man. Like, yeah, I started this platform like with my own money. Like Derek Ellison and my guy Tyree Booker, who I always shout out at the end of the show. I told them what my vision was, and both of them sent me money instantly, like with no questions asked. And then I raised some other money from friends and family. I raised about $10,000, and then I poured every dime into renting out the Pullman Center. And every weekend I had open runs. I invited all of the videographers, all the photographers that people talk about. I invited all them top players. My thing was with Xavier, all right, so y'all saying these are the top players in this state? We not from here, so I know why y'all not giving them no love. It ain't no secret. All right, cool. I ain't gonna bitch about it. We ain't from here. All right, whatever. But I invited them kids, and like I told you at the beginning, Zay was either gonna sink or swim. He was either gonna play good against them or he wasn't.
Right.
And turns out he played well, and he just kept playing well. He just kept getting better. He just kept projecting, and he kept, moving up the ranking. So now that he's gone and off to college, I don't have to do this anymore. I really don't.
No,
you don't have to.
You'd have made the achievement.
I complete, but like I really could. I could retire. Is like I accomplished what I set out to do. Yeah. But like it's guys like your son and the other Xaviers in the world that is like I'm now tasked. I have to do this. I feel like so. Anyway, shout out to all of our sponsors now. As y'all can see, oh yeah, by the way, y'all kind of broke us in with our new banner here back here in the background. Oh yeah, that thing is nice. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to SVI for the banner. Shout out to my guy Cortez Washington. Shout out to, of course, AGI, my guy Bo over here, Tyree. Shout out to Derek. And then last but not least, Chi-Town Showcase, October 28th. It's going to be at 167. Have y'all been there yet, the gym?
No.
I've seen that.
I seen it, though. Yeah, I seen it. It's nice.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit is crazy. Cause I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It's decent, and I love giving that experience to them. Like I saw it, and now that feels so good.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And then of course, lastly, September the 8th, we got the Bailey Basketball Association. We done at the Wintrust Arena with the young ladies. We've already selected the young ladies. The jerseys have been ordered. All right, so the young ladies are gonna get an opportunity to play on Wintrust Arena floor. They're gonna get an opportunity to see a Chicago Sky game. And we got the Queens. What is it? The Queens. Queens of the Court. Crown the Queen. Crown the Queens, rather. So we're doing our part.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're doing our part. So I don't know what you motherfuckers is doing, but we doing our part. And on that note, we'll see y'all on the next episode.
That way.